So, I'll be talking about dating a lot and respect in dating. Uh, if you settle for somebody that's disrespecting you or they're not including you, or they're coming over but they're not really including you in their life, you have to kind of think about that a little bit, because when you let these things happen, this is a person that's not really including you in their life. I mean, you can think whatever you want to think, and you can just put your imagination to whatever, but respect is the key. If you do not respect yourself, I don't care what you do, but you have to demand respect, because respect is a feeling you get back that makes you feel good, and that's what you want. You want to feel good. And dating is like a scientist, trying to figure out ingredients, measuring things out, and test tubes, and trying to get in there and mess around just to see what you create with all of that. And that's what dating is kind of like, because you put the ingredients together and you're wanting to see how they stick together. And if they're not sticking together like this, I mean, I know things kind of fall apart a little bit, because you have to be an individual, and not only that, you have to be an adult to know how to work out issues with other people, because that is what a relationship is all about. If you do not know how to work issues out, the relationship just goes like this, and then you're trying to fight it to bring it back, but it's not. It's just like this. But if you're working out problems and you have an understanding of what you need and what that person needs, you kind of hold together like this, or you kind of hold together like this, then you come back together like this, because you're working out problems. You know how to deal with issues. You understand the person, and that's what you want. You want to be able, and even if you don't understand the person, you don't have, it's okay, because the real meaning of working out an issue is a real expression of feelings. And if you care about that person, you can think, wow, kind of don't understand it, but boy, they're trying to let me know things, so okay, if they're working this hard to fix it, I have to be straight on with them. I have to pay attention, and might not understand it all, but here we are, and I want this person, and I want things to work out, so and they kind of don't understand me either, because I'm telling them things and they're not kind of getting it, but I like this person, I care for this person, so you know what, I'm just going to get along with it. We don't always have to be in agreement with everything, so I want to hold it tight, and I want to hold it dear, because not everybody will understand you, not everybody will get it, but one thing you have to get, that you care for one another. And caring for one another is very important. I mean, there have been people go through their whole life of marriage not understanding the other person completely, but they care about that person, and that's what holds it tight. But when you give respect, it makes it easier to hold on like this, because when you respect one another and you show that respect, even if you don't understand everything the person is saying or doing sometimes, but they're trying, and you can see they're trying, people, and you see the warmth in their eyes and their soul. That's what keeps it together. The respect is a thing that keeps it dear. And you know how you present yourself with your companion, is very important. You have to keep a relationship engaged a lot. When you're around people and everything like that, social events and, engagements and everything, conversations, you have to engage your companion, not unless you're not interested in that person. And these are the things you have to catch on to. How interested is that person in me? And if that person does not appear to include you, like, hey, it's like pulling you over, he's not, or she is not engaged in you that way. To date is very important. It shows to people how they're going to react, even if they got into a relationship. If you get into a relationship that somebody is not treating you with respect, what do you have? All the disagreements and all this and all of that people go through, the indifferences, and when you're not understanding one another, you're just at odds with one another constantly. I don't care what you're doing. When you come back together one-on-one, you're at odds. You're always at odds. So, you have to respect who you're with, and you have to give consideration, because if you were not in that relationship with that person, you'd have to learn it all over again. So if you care for somebody, show them the respect that they need. So when you're keeping it real and honest in your life, always keep it dear with who you are, because you're the one who's going to have to insist on how you are wanted to be treated. So let's keep it going and rocking in our life, because when we do, hopefully you catch the magic of what you're needing and the happiness, undecisiveness of figuring it all out, and hopefully the best comes out of it. And send good wishes and lots of love to everyone who's really trying to put effort in their life. Catch you next time.